Today, I am going to tell you about two wonderful events that took place in the Danish royal family literally this week. While most European monarchs were in New York at the United Nations General Assembly, the Danish royal family continued to carry out their duties at home, showing dedication to their people and traditions. At the majestic building of the National Museum of Copenhagen, important guests, representatives of foundations and partners gathered. Suddenly, the solemn sounds of fanfares rang out, performed by two bagpipers playing the royal fanfare. This unusual and rare sight heralded a special event. And here she was, Queen Mary, making her debut as queen at the prestigious event called Research Evening. The queen looked stunning, showing off her impeccable style, which always combines elegance and sophistication. For this special evening, she chose a new sleeveless midi dress with a round neckline that perfectly highlighted her silhouette. A silk organza ruffle running down the left side added a special touch to the outfit. The look was completed with satin stiletto pumps, a sparkling clutch, and a pair of remarkable earrings with blue topazes and diamonds, the very same ones she wore back when she was still a princess at the Royal Couples Prize in 2016. This was a subtle reminder of continuity, even though her status has changed. Queen Mary was welcomed by the museum's director, the famous Rana Willerslev, while his 7-year-old son, Vidar, presented her with a bouquet of flowers, a touching moment reflecting the warmth between the monarchy and the people. But the most extraordinary part was the greeting of the bagpipers performing the royal fanfare, something that happens extremely rarely and highlights the importance of the Queen's visit. Research Evening is an exclusive event where leading scholars of the National Museum present their latest discoveries and studies to a select audience. After the presentations, a reception took place in the main hall of the National Museum, where experts showcased special artifacts from the collections, including a Viking sword, unusual Viking gold coins, the infamous Anders Fogh costume, and finds from excavations of 18th-century Danish ships in Costa Rica. One can only imagine what fascinating conversations the Queen had with scientists and the evening's guests. It is worth noting that this was the only event in the Queen's calendar this week. Her next public appearance is scheduled only for the 30th of September, when she will take part in an event of the foundation named after her. And now let us move to another royal setting, the Christian VIII Palace at Amalienborg, where on Wednesday morning another equally important and touching event took place. Princess Benedikte, the sister of former Queen Margareta II, welcomed Greenlandic schoolchildren as part of the twinning cooperation between the towns of Gentifer and Tasiilaq. Princess Benedikte greeted the children with a joyful smile in the garden hall of the palace, where everything had been carefully prepared for the young guests. Sweets, fruit, and juice awaited them on beautifully set tables. The princess not only gifted each child with elegant notebooks adorned with the royal crown, but she herself also received several gifts brought directly from Greenland. This created especially warm moments of interaction with the children, as the princess showed genuine interest in learning about the purpose of each gift. A particularly meaningful moment came with Princess Benedikte's speech, in which she warmly welcomed everyone and emphasized more than once how close Tasiilaq and Greenland are to her heart. She then shared her personal opinion that Denmark perhaps does not devote enough attention to teaching Danish schoolchildren about the history and geography of Greenland, a message that clearly holds deep personal significance for the princess. The entire speech was translated into Greenlandic by an interpreter present at the meeting, which underscored respect for the culture and language of the Greenlandic guests. This tradition has existed for many years. Every September, school children from Tasiilaq travel to Gentofte for a week-long exchange, and Princess Benedikte invites them to meet at Amalienborg. This initiative began when the princess was the patron of the former Greenland Committee of Gentofte, and she decided to continue the tradition even after the committee was dissolved. This speaks volumes about her personal dedication to strengthening ties between Denmark and Greenland. While Queen Mary and Princess Benedikte were engaged in cultural diplomacy, King Frederik was not left out. He opened the European Week of Sport of 2025, where, as reported on social media, he tried playing basketball on the court and watched young people perform parkour and dance. This active approach to his role shows his desire to be closer to the people, especially the younger generation. It is interesting to note the contrast between how the Danish royal family continues their work at home while other European monarchs are present on the international stage. Queen Maxima of the Netherlands, Queen Matilda of Belgium, King Felipe VI of Spain, and Prince Albert II of Monaco, all of them attended the sessions of the United Nations General Assembly in New York. However, the Danish royals preferred to focus on domestic affairs, showing a deep connection to their own country and its citizens. This approach highlights the unique style of the Danish monarchy, which combines tradition with modernity, formality with accessibility. Queen Mary, originally from Australia, has fully embraced Danish culture and her royal role, becoming the embodiment of elegance and dedication to her duties. Princess Benedikte, meanwhile, continues traditions established many years ago, ensuring continuity and stability in a changing world. Moments like these allow us to glimpse into the daily life of the royal family and see how they fulfill their responsibilities not only with dignity, but also with genuine interest and care for the well-being of their people. From scientific research to intercultural exchange, the Danish royal family continues to play an important role in the development of society and the strengthening of national identity.